and I officially welcome you to this special review explanation of the AI Prompt Bible. We will be starting in time for any time now. Before we begin, I just want to take this opportunity for us to introduce ourselves. So, in any no other order, you can just maybe mention, raise your hand using the reaction button. I'll call you. You tell us your name and where you are connecting from. So, not in any other. Can we just start by just introducing yourself to us? So you can raise your hand and I call you. All right, thank you. So, Mr. Samuel Fori. Yeah, please, you can introduce yourself to us, please.
So my name is Samuel Ofori. I'm connecting from Accra.
Okay, so Mr. Samuel, you are welcome. You're welcome to this section.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Can we have the next? You can just raise your hand. So that I call you, then you introduce yourself.
Could they please tell us the industry they find themselves in so we can pitch this?
Okay.
Yeah, that's very important.
Okay, so Mr. Samuel, you can tell us the industry.
I'm a law student from Gimpa.
Okay.
I'm also into construction.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We have Reverend Nana Ofori Akufo. Please, your floor is yours.
Hello, I'm Nana Ofori Akufo. I'm in Accra, a court-connected ADR practitioner.
Okay, all right.
And a Reverend Minister.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ofori, for joining us this evening. Right. So, can I have, HP, please, I'm very happy if probably you could change your name to HP. You can go ahead, please. You've not really named your name properly, but I can still go ahead.
I'm Christiana Afanam, calling from Accra.
Okay, please, can we know your field, the field you're in?
Yes, I'm into herbal medicine. I'm working with Felcris Herbal Clinic.
Okay, all right. So, thank you, Madam Christiana, for joining us this evening. All right. So we have the next person, Mr. Peter K. Amposan. Mr. Peter, the floor is yours.
Yeah. I'm an accounts officer, then traditional herbal medicine doctor, and also into ministry. I'm calling from Accra.
Okay, all right. So thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right. So can I have the next person? You can also feel free to introduce yourself in the chat box, and I can read if you don't want to talk. Maybe you find yourself in a noisy place. You can equally introduce yourself in the chat box. All right. So, Dr. Boateng, Dr. Kojo Boateng, the floor is yours, please.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Kojo Boateng. I am an AI Gold Platinum trainer. I'm in Accra.
Okay, and your profession, please.
I'm a management consultant.
Okay, all right. So thank you, Dr. Kojo Boateng, for joining us this evening. All right. So we have the next person. We have Miss Modoc. Miss Modoc, can you introduce yourself to us, please? The floor is yours.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nadia Modoc, and I'm a product in a technology company called Access 89.
Oh, okay. Please, where are you connecting from, please?
From Accra.
From Accra. Okay, all right. So thank you. Thanks to have you here. So can we have the next person? Mr. Benjamin Boahin, your mic is on. If you can introduce yourself to us, please.
Okay. Good evening to each and everyone. Benjamin Boyen. I'm connecting from Kumasi, Ashanti region. I'm into mechanical engineering, also into roofing production. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Benjamin Boahin. Going to the chat box, we have two messages there. We have a message from Nadrata Adams from Accra, in legal technician. Okay, then we have Collins Odro, who is from Temaport, and he's in electrical. What is electrical? Okay, Accra. It's electrical in Temaport. Sorry. Then we have Mr. Justice A. Akodia, statistician, AI researcher, work with the maritime industry from the chat box. Okay, we have Osman Ibrahim. Your hand is up, please. Please, the floor is yours. You can introduce yourself to us.
My name is Osman Ibrahim, a platinum trainer connecting from Tamale. I'm an animal scientist.
Okay. All right. So thanks. Nice to have you here, Mr. Osman. Mr. Osman. Do we have any more people? Any more to introduce yourself? Please, you can just raise your hand. I call you. We are just doing next 3 minutes so that we can just start with the session. Okay, so from the chat box, we have Lucky Atokle from Central Volta region, and he's a social worker. Okay, then we have Jonathan Mantaka, who is into mismanagement and data analyst. Mr. Jonathan, we'll be happy to know where you are connecting from. Then we have St. Francis, a forest and a cryptocurrency trader from Tema. So we have Mr. Philip Neme. Please, your hand is up. You can go ahead to introduce yourself to us. Mr. Philip.
All right, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Doc, my name is Philip Neme, and I'm a platinum trainer.
Okay.
I'm connecting information services department staff.
Okay, all right. So nice to have you, and I believe you are in Accra.
No, please. I'm in Cape Coast.
Okay, Cape Coast. Okay, all right. Nice to have you here. Nice
Thank
to
you.
have you here. Okay, Mr. Jonathan Mankata said he's also from Accra. All right. So I think can we get more, like 2 more people to introduce themselves so that we can just start the section. Okay, so we have Mr. Peter. Okay, you can go ahead, please. Desmond.
Yeah, my name is Desmond, Dr. Desmond. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, all right. So nice to have you here, Mr. Desmond. Nice to have you here. All right. But please, can we know your where you are, your background or what you are into?
Okay, I'm a public health practitioner, a medical doctor by training.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Now we have Mr. Peter Ofalabi, a certified platinum AI trainer and consultant. All right. So I think it's 6:30 now. I want to pass on the mic to Dr. David King Boison so that at least we know what we are really here for. So, Doc, the floor is yours. You can just take from now. All right.
So I just want to find out if I have any of the researchers online. I think Dr. Barton is here. Dr. Barton, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
So maybe let's just 5 minutes. Let's look at our expectations for what we are going to do. What are you expecting? You are now a good. I see you proudly saying that you're a good platinum trainer. That's the highest so far, right? So
yes, sir.
What are you expecting today?
Okay, so my expectation is to digest the AI Bible, the Ghanaian version today, and know exactly what I can do with it. I mean, what business it can bring to enhance my financial situation or status as, you know, in Ghana, government workers, we survive by a miracle. So based on the hint that you gave at the lunch, I believe it is going to give us an opportunity to use the AI to create products and services that can add on to what we have in terms of economy. And that is what I am expecting to hear today. Thank you.
Okay, so I have the smart what do you call it, chicken project. So guys, if you are here and you have anything to share, what are your expectations? You have done some proof of value already. Are you there? And then do we have any of the researchers here? Not yet. Said, are you there? Let's talk. So we are dealing with you're dealing with a book which is 1,000+ pages. So we are doing this today and tomorrow anyway. So we're going to have the general overview of the book, and I mean how to pitch it. And I think that whoever is on this call today is really blessed, because we're going to see something that we've never seen before. And I think this thing should take us to the next, level. Papa Kes, are you there? I know you are on. Papa Kes, are you there? I see your minutes. Okay, maybe he's also engaged somewhere. That's fine. I don't know why. No, you guys do not want to talk. Really? Hello? Is it that
we are here to take a lot to give.
Oh, you need to say something. You can't.
Hello, Doc.
Because there's so much confusion in my head as to how to present, as to how to do this in 2 days. So I now have some of the professions here. I think I have a civil engineer here. Legal guys are also here. And then a businessman, a reverend. And then who else? I have someone who also startups. I think I had a company. So I think that gives us the opportunity to pitch this thing, very well. So I want to begin by directly taking you to our chatbots, all right? I'll begin the presentation rather from the chatbot, other than the going straight to. So let's see. So can you imagine that you are able today to just have access to information that hitherto almost a year or 1.5 years ago we have issues with it in terms of consultancy and all that. You want to write a business proposal, you have a problem. And young, entrepreneurs who want to start up with something, so they have to do try and error. Sometimes they go for a challenge. But can you imagine that today you have access to a chatbot like you're seeing, and you can just ask, what can you do for me? Just that. You can ask that question. All right. And then it's going to give you almost everything that you can have access to. The age we find ourselves, hardware doesn't mean you have to do things manual, as people think that we have to. People think that because we are in this age, and if you are not having to do things with that difficulty, it means you are not working, right? And that is very false. We find ourselves in a generation where we are blessed with information. This information, the information we are blessed with, we are able. It started with knowledge management. The HR people started, and they moved to expert systems. All right. And then another term came, we say big data. If you guys remember. Do you remember the big data? If you do, just enter one. Do you remember big data? It was a term that came some years ago, maybe a decade now. We all heard about big data, isn't it? Where we were serious about it. Big people are going to deep big data. Then we started with Power BI, dashboards and all that. Today, by the forerunner what they've been able to do, we are almost able to do anything. The only thing we cannot do is what we cannot imagine. Now, this chatbot is for the engineering guys. It's AI engineering, AiAfrica engineering AI. And it says that, brother, sister, here is what I can do for you. It doesn't know you. It says that I am your AiAfrica Engineering AI, your builder, strategist, and execution partner. My purpose is to help you and Africa at large turn ideas, raw materials, and local skills into real machines, infrastructure, and enterprise. Using the Africa Prompt Bible and the Nigerian Prompt Bible and the Ghanaian Prompt Bible, I can support you in several powerful ways. So it should tell you that this chatbot is not it's not the same as going to have a blank open AI ChatGPT. This is a pre-trained platform with satellite data, real-time data that is monitored. It's always updated. It said, 1, inspire and mobilize. What can we do? Daily African quotes plus motivational engineering mantras just to boost you, right? Reminders. It reminds you that water first, safety always. And also play Stop Galamsey Now anthem to align with purpose. So it's going to play that song for you anyway. Your youth, prompt, wrench, wire, weld, win. This is for the engineering guys. It says to turn raw ideas into real product. Design packs, CAD, EDA for pumps, solar inverters, prefab clinics, smart meters, code rooms, civil builds, culverts, boreholes, classrooms, clinics and bridges, electronics, motor drivers, IoT sensors. You are building this from scratch. Take note. Telemetry hubs, gold chain loggers, and fabrication, CNC, two-path, welding sequences, PCB, real flow steps. And 3, connect to African raw materials. So I'm going to show what you can build from steel, aluminum, copper, cement, silica, timber, lithium, cobalt, polymers, etc. An example, Ghana's gold plus cocoa, AI-powered gold beneficiation plus premium chocolate export. Example, Nigeria's oil plus gas, modular refineries, LPG, cook stoves, fertilizer plants. And it's giving you 4, build value chain enterprise, step-by-step ideation. This is where the action is. Step-by-step ideation, prototyping, commercialization. You can do anything. Match product with buyers. In fact, it's going to tell you where you can get your buyers. It will give you the demand. Generate RFQs, business models and export channels, ECOWAS, and then other areas. Provide Chinese speed playbook, African fits. Now, this is what we have done, AI Africa. Because the Chinese is leading now when it comes to even drones and flying cars, they are doing it at a cheaper rate. We have picked the US, the Chinese, and Iran and Israel, and we have amplified what they've done. We've used their model as a layer. So what we are going to build is something you have never seen before. What this chatbot is going to help you do is what you have never seen before. So triple helix, government plus university plus industry is equal to job today, research tomorrow. So multimedia support, voice notes to tongue sequence, hearing times, lockouts, tag out, short videos, welding, PCB, reflow, concrete testing. So we'll be doing simulation, motor rewinding, interactive flow chart for troubleshooting. Then we have the big project, country-specific, Ghana AI maize optimization, livestock monitoring, railway, flying cars, mega projects, and all that. Nigeria, cassava, bioplastics, modular refineries, Nollywood AI, Afrobeat, global expansion, Pan-Africa. We have AI-powered mining, renewable grade, smart, and all that. So in short, it's saying that I can help you design, fabricate, finance, and commercialize African-made solutions in water, food, energy, health, housing, and transport. To make this practical for you, would you like me to start by showing you what you can build today based on your country's local raw materials, etc., steel, whatever, and or would you prefer I guide you through a specific project idea you already have in mind? So this is how I start this with the engineering. We have a lot of proof of concept that I'm going to show to you as well. So now let's start. And thank you for joining us on this webinar. And just want you to know that the book is inspired by the ideals of our former president who passed. And let me have the privilege of reading his preface so that this will serve as some sort of motivation for us to scale up this to the next level. So I want to read the preface, the foreword of this book by Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I hope that we all know Nkrumah, right? And this so, and for those who have placed order, you're gonna get it. We've gotten all the things that we need now. So the book is 1,019 pages. Of course, it contains everything. So let me read this by Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So in the spirit of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, this is what I perceived Nkrumah was going to say if he was here today. He said, Africa must unite not only in politics, but in innovation, production, and prosperity. That timeless call from Ghana's founding father, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, still echoes across our continent today. His vision of self-reliant, industrialized Africa led by Africans who never a mere dream, led by, sorry, let me take this again. His vision of a self-reliant industrialized Africa led by Africans was never a mere dream. It was a strategic imperative. It was a blueprint for freedom, not just from colonialism, but from poverty, underdevelopment, and dependency. The Africa Prompt Bible, Ghana's version, boldly picks up the mantle for the 21st century. This is no ordinary publication. It is the digital age manifesto for economic liberation, technological sovereignty, and generational wealth creation, crafted not in the distant corridors of foreign capitals, but right here on Ghana's soil with the people and for the people. It is both a tribute to Nkrumah's intellectual legacy and a practical roadmap for actualizing it through artificial intelligence. This volume speaks directly to a new generation of Pan-African thinkers and doers, and doers youth who are ready to turn cocoa into AI-driven chocolate empires, who can mine responsibly with satellite-guided precision, who can build electronic cars, digital marketplaces, smart farms, and global export pipelines from the very resources that once left our shores raw and unprocessed. It is these minds that this book activates. Through 2,000 plus sector-specific AI prompts, this book is a tool of self-discovery, enterprise, the liberation. 8 pages carry the same agency and clarity as Nkrumah's own words in Africa. Words in Africa must unite, consciousness and the challenge of Congo. It demands not charity, but capability, not aid, but innovation, not handout, but hands-on transformation of our resources, systems, and future. In its sweeping scope, from mining and agriculture to blue economy and digital finance, this book reclaims control over Ghana's wealth. It positions AI not as a foreign threat, but as a Pan-African opportunity. And in doing so, it answers Nkrumah's prophetic warning. We must find an African solution to our problems, and this can only be found in African unity. The unity this book proposes is built on shared knowledge, shared tools, and ambition. It envisions every district in Ghana as a node of intelligent production, every student as a digital innovator, every farmer as a tech-enabled entrepreneur, and every policymaker as a steward of long-term intergenerational value. It is a bold reaffirmation that Africa can not only consume technology, we can shape it, lead it, and define its global relevance. I commend the authors, Dr. King Boison, Professor Awudu, and Dr. Richard Edu for their unapologetically African, deeply visionary, and technical rich contribution. With this book, they have translated Pan-Africanism into code, prompt, project, and prototype. They have shown that true independence in the 21st century means the ability to innovate, build, and prosper on our own terms. Let us not waste time. As Nkrumah once urged, we face neither east nor west, we face forward. In this generation, facing forward means facing AI. Not with fear, but with focus, strategy, and confidence in the genius of our people. This is what I think Nkrumah would have said. To every Ghanaian, to every African, this is your time. Use this book as your toolkit, your compass, and your chart sheet to build the Ghana and the Africa envisioned by our ancestors and demanded by our future. Long live Ghana, long live Pan-African unity through innovation in the spirit of Nkrumah for Africa that must rise. And with this, I just want to show you what I have done, what we have done is that for every book, we have a song for the book. All right, that's what we have done. And I just want you to so this is what we think that Nkrumah would have done. For this book.
From Caicos breeze to moldy skies, Africa they shine inside we eyes. We no be poor, not them blind our truth. But now we dey rise, we dey teach the youth. Sika wasasi no mu yenan kotom yenu. There's gold in our land, we won't sell it twice. The dream when Nkrumah planted still they bloom. Africa go rise from her mother womb. Rise my people. Rise, we know.
So I think that is what Nkrumah would have, that's our anthem for every concept we have, and I can show you if you want to look at, these are all songs that has been created. We've created a song for our education because there's an education chatbot. So this, and it's all in African tradition, African instruments, African sounds. You will hear. This is the South African choir. The choir. That's what we are hearing. We have created song for cassava, rice, what do you call it, yam. For those who do the accounting guys, okay, there's a song called Balancing the Books. It's all of reggae. All right, that has been done. Just want you to know, this is cassava. Cassava in this book can do about things. And of course, this guitar you are hearing is African guitar that has been altered to an acoustic, the guitar. So just so that you know, we are not just doing what we are doing. It's not just the book. Deep down, our belief system as Africans, these are embedded in what we are doing. Now let's go to the chapters of the book. So we've talked about the Ghanaian Prompt Bible, but why the name Prompt Bible? We are going to have another one called the Prompt Quran, right? And maybe we'll look at other religions as well. But we believe that the Bible, those who are Christians, embodies everything that we need for life. And we think that for all that we need as a country, we have managed to use satellite data to gather everything that we have in the 54 countries in Africa. That data, we have it live and we can access it. And if we want to do fishing, we know where to throw our net. We will not burn fuel. If we want to do mining today, I was on Atinka and also Adom FM, and I was just saying that, the greatest problems we have as a country is not mining. We are just being, in quotes, irresponsible. Because if you have your gold and you want to mine it in a manner that you do not destroy, the soil. Because the soil is what feeds us. the water is what sustains us. All right. And the air we breathe is what gives us life. So anything you do to destroy these three things, then you are a threat to humanity and you shouldn't be allowed to live. We've played around with this thing for all this while. China has gold, US has gold. UK, they also have some, they've discovered some gold. Canada has gold. But you've not heard about Galamsey. It's just that we are just not being responsible. So I told them there's no problem. If they are willing to clamp these people down and they have the commitment to do it, it is something that in 24 hours we should stop everybody, because we have satellite data. We know where the people are. When they move, we see them. They're also using satellite data to monitor the armed forces and then the security people who come there. And that's what they are using. The Chinese guys are using their satellite data. So when you move, they see you. You understand? Everywhere they see you. Those who are coming, they see you. So you could also use the same tune to match them. So if you want to clamp this thing down, we should be able. And I just want you also to know that the currency of our age is data. And this data, what makes it AI is that it has been pre-trained. Okay. And what makes ChatGPT 5 that has been introduced, that all the data sets are the same, but this time they have been pre-trained with different set of prompt. And I am glad that today when we got into AI, we're not too into tools. We were focused on prompt. And let me tell you, if you're a prompt engineer, you are a working missile, I tell you. All the guys you see in Israel, what the things that they do leveraging on this data, they are prompt engineers. The guys who create bomb and grenades, they are prompt engineers. The Iranians guys who are doing nuclear power, they are prompt engineers, because nobody is using code, C++ to code now. They are using prompt. And this is, natural language processing model that they are using. So what it means is that if you're able to get into the thought of the AI, life becomes very easy, for you. And that is why we have decided to go into prompt engineering, because that is the only way we can create our own models. And I told you when you guys were graduating that we are training the models in the next 6 months, and you would see what we'll be able to do from that. There are some of the things that there was a song that we tried to use, what do you call it? I did that today after the training. We are getting there. Maybe we are not there yet, but we are getting there. I want you to just look at the tree of this. We tried doing something. This one, the title is After All, We Are Human. That's the title. But I want you to listen to the fact that you hear the tree. Also, this is our flute, our local flute, right?
Yes, your hand and the can no seba.
So the model is being trained.
Shewu won kwa susuimu. Hena na wapese wiye. Onyami nonim. Wuye fewa o abonting. Na wukume muaye kom.
So you see that gradually we are coming. We are using our large language model just to do that. Okay, we are using our languages. We try to do something in Hausa. Okay, I don't know whether you will hear this. So this is our own instrument. I want you to. So Hausa and then Gonja language. Okay. So we will just get there. I just want you to know and see what is being done. Okay. So very soon, this platform, we're going to speak Fanti, right? Then we would have trained the model, as I said. Now, so how to use the Prompt Bible? The most important part is how to use it, right? How to use this. And we say that it's a comprehensive guide to unlocking African resources, resources to product. In fact, anyone who buys this Bible has this chatbot sent to him. So those guys who subscribe, who ordered, even though you've not received your book, I've given you the prompt, the Africa's Resource to Product Future Prompt Bible. Chatbot, which has all the 54 countries, the satellite data on it, right? And it is very broad. So you have it. In fact, what we do with our consultancy with these platforms, we take in excess of $5,000 when we do one for you, and then we move it. But we are giving it to the community free. They are just paying $1,000 for the 1,000 pages of book. But the issue is that the agenda is to make sure that we make money, we add value to what we have. So for business startup and those who are putting startups together, this is your guide, because with this prompt, it moves to the AI Africa lab and the test is done. Then we now document the manual and you can come, maybe contract the service of, if an investor wants to put money into something poultry, the problem is to find somebody who will manage it. And when they manage, they will steal the money. With the AI Africa team, when you come, you see those who are into poultry. You sign a contract, you engage them. They will manage the farm for you, make sure within 6 weeks, the number of kilos that you want, you get, and then they will get the market for you, and you negotiate and you sell for them. All they are in for is to make sure they implement these things for you. You can bring people for training and they can do that. So this is where this chatbot is available, and this platform, this book is also API ready. So the prompt can be integrated into workflows. That's the amazing part of it. So government institutions, universities, their labs, and then businesses who want to now get into other, product. What businesses do is, like, just one group of companies started with Zoom Lion, now went into related businesses and unrelated business, and they are now a conglomerate. You have a lot of scattered across Africa and all that. But some businesses, you know, might not be faring well because you don't have data. Thank God now we have, this chatbot and the Prompt Bible that gives you reliable data to make the decision. So from the resource on the ground that is not processed to the market in the supply chain, you are covered. So it is API ready. And whether you are a policymaker drafting trade regulation, a farmer optimizing cassava yield, or a fintech startup building payment solutions, the AI Prompt Bible provides both knowledge and execution pathway. Now, the reason why we are doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to draw your attention to that. I know a lot of people will say, hey, AI has come and then we are using it. We are not interested in just training people. If AI cannot make us rich, then we are wasting our time. If AI cannot optimize solutions for us, then we are wasting our time. Then what are we using our investment for? So that's why we are not just into just training you generic how to use AI to know. We train you as prompt engineers. We give you the execution platform and we give you the resources to execute. And we make sure that you are up to speed. So that is what we do. Assessing Africa's customized chatbot. You have this. So even though you can use the chat, the Bible for the normal GPT, remember that data is trained, but it is not trained with, we have not accessed our satellite data specific for Africa. So that's what the AI does. If you give proper context, it gives you more of the output. And I tell people, remember the AI is lazy naturally. If you don't give it context, if you don't strike it, it will not do that. But that is the work we have done already on the chatbot, customized chatbot for you. So once you put in whatever you have to put in, you are good, to go. So the chatbot doubles as a learning assistant with models for student entrepreneurs and policymakers. You buy the book, we give you the chatbot, and we also accommodate you into the AiAfrica labs. The reason is that it is in the labs that you see real proof of value. You see things happening live. Do you understand how decisions are taken? And then from there, you can move from that state. And we also look at inclusive design for all Africans, every sector of the economy. Right now, we have 21 labs that we have created. And these labs, each one, you use the chatbots, you set up something, and then now you move it from the chatbot to the lab for actual implementation. So we saw that Nigeria have started doing drones. That is exactly what we are going to do. But our drones, what we are going to do is to take the ore, the steel or whatever from our own ground. Those who are into mining and engineering are going to do that for us. And then we give the template, the proof of value. And then our fintech guys will write the code through prompts. And then we start doing that. We will in fact start by buying the ones China has made. We'll dismantle it, look at how the firmware is designed, and then leverage on it and replicate and improve. That's what we are going to do. And the core functions of the Prompt Bible, what does it do? It's a knowledge repository. Just as we used to buy data from the World Bank and all that, this is already processed data that has been trained on anything you can imagine. The only thing you cannot do is what you cannot imagine. And once you are here, we will train you how to understand how the model reasons. And that's what we are doing with our prompt engineers. Now, the highest we have is the gold, platinum trainers. They have 2 more steps to go to now to become experts, where they can be doing most of the things that we are doing now. And they can do it, they can create anything. And from where they are, they go to, the next level, they might have supervised, real project that has executed something, real. So it is a knowledge repository. It consolidates AI-created insight about Africa resources, markets, and innovation pathway. And it's also an execution assistant. It provides, this is the most exciting part, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we go to school to study, isn't it? We go there for a guide, how to do things. Now, this one is your tutor. It provides step-by-step prompts that guides users through processes such as product development, market entry, compliance, and financing. And it goes beyond that. And it also has integration enabler. It connects with external systems via APIs, embedding AI-driven prompts into workflows for seamless institutional adoption. So if you have a legacy system, we don't have a problem. This is going to help you. So a typical example of cocoa sector application. So the knowledge is global cocoa market trends, Ghana production statistics, sustainability, and the execution is prompt on processing cocoa into chocolate. That's what the book does. Biofuel, cosmetics, including cost models and quality certification. It gives you step by step how this is done. And because you are using prompt, take note, it uses only expert knowledge. It's using the top global expert knowledge. That's what the model has been pre-trained on. And it can only get it right. When I finish, I will take you to the references. Let me just do that so that the book so that you have a feel of it. Now, when you go down to when we go down to the references here of the book, I want to draw your attention to this. This is the bibliography. So the publication we have for Ghana government, yeah, so we took the data from ministry, all the ministries, then regional and continental policy document. I just want you to know where this data is coming from, all right? And this is live data, African Union Commission and all that, International Development Finance, World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund, United Nations Systems, technical and engineering references are here, International Union of Railway, International Road Federation, International Civil Aviation Authority, because we will be trained, we'll be creating flying cars, right? So this part and everything, and International Maritime Organization, American Society, Mackenzie Global Institute, Energy and Renewable Technology, also here, and geological and mineral resources. Take note. Now watch this. United States Geological Survey, right? International Council on Mining and Metals. Fraser Institute. You remember Fraser? Fraser Institute. Okay. Natural Resource Canada. British Geological Survey. Society for Mining, Metallurgy, and then Exploratory, SME Mining. Now, satellite and geospatial technology. Take notes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not playing. Right? So, Europe Space Agency, Google Earth Engine Team, NASA, right? Goddard Space Flight Center, and Planet Labs International. So if I tell you that I have live data, I know what I'm talking about. I just want you to know that where we are getting these things are very authentic, right? And this is what is behind our chatbots, all right? That gives us live information, okay? So this is the prompt. It does this. And more importantly, take note of this. Process of cocoa, processing cocoa, biofuel, cosmetics. So if you pick cosmetic itself, we can use cocoa to do our own cosmetics so that we don't buy from outside. We can do that and the system can show us the market and we can get that market done. Integration APIs that can link with government trade portals or farmers cooperative app for real-time pricing forecasts and all that. Using prompt in our daily practice. That's the steps. Identify your resource or challenge. Choose the right prompt path. And this is all in the Prompt Bible. Follow the AI guided step and refine and contextualize data. And then you execute. In the integration through the APIs, what does it mean? Institutions can embed prompts directly into their workflow. Did you hear that? Directly into your workflows. AI prompts prevent corruption, automate supplier evaluation, and detect overpricing. It will do that, right? And then the AI API integration benefits scalability, adaptability, and automation. They are all here. So we have use cases. You can Ministry of Trade, by embedding the Prompt Bible API, Ghana's Ministry of Trade can provide exporters with AI-generated compliance document, update tariffs, and global market forecasts automatically. Did you hear that? This integration streamlines process, reduces bureaucracy, and empowers business access. And sectorial applications. The Prompt Bible is cross-sectorial, designed to address 200 economic sectors identified under the AiAfrica labs. So from agric to mining, we have provided a holistic, approach of dealing with, I keep saying that the galamsey is not our biggest problem. Our biggest problem in this country is that Ghana minerals, over 60 plus minerals in commercial quantities worth over $4.8 trillion has not been even touched. And that is our biggest problem. It's not Galamsey. Galamsey is not our problem at all. Our problem is that we have this thing and we go to IMF for what? 2 billion and other things. That is our problem, and we should be angry about that. And that is why this AI, we decided not to toe the line where the international communities want us to toe. They want us to give us the tools. Oh, they will not teach us how to exploit this with our minerals. We are already there, and we can make gains with this. We have tested and tried some of these things, and they have worked. So for education and research, we are using the prompt to just change our educational. In fact, in the prompt Bible, we think that what Ghana Education Service should do with GTEC is that, and the CTVET is that only things that relate, okay, only things to a large extent, not all, relates to the exploitation of our resources is what we should teach at the schools. Otherwise, it's a waste of everybody's time. The Chinese do not teach anything that does not lead to the creation of product or services. They don't. They don't read history at school. It is not part. They don't need to know about Christopher Columbus because they can Google and they can see it. They don't need to chew it. They can see it. If they want to use AI to do it, they can do it. So they don't learn history. It's not part of the architecture. But what they learn is anything that adds, and they don't even learn the English language. They have democratized what their AI. And when you go outside the country, every country that you go, the people who have the skills and are making money are the Chinese people. They are the ones making money. Because into the entire supply chain, from creation of toothpick to aeroplane or whatever, in the entire supply chain, China can survive for the next 200 years and will not depend on any country. That's what they've done. We can start this and move it to the next level. So more sectorial application, health and life sciences, those in the health, there are a lot of, in fact, there's the AI Prompt Bible for health. You have your chatbot also there. And it's not just health, it's our traditional way of healing, the naturopathy, as in addition to what the orthodox means of healing, and the spiritual healing and everything is in there. Okay, and I can, as we do this, I can show you a chatbot that once you get into the AI platform, you will know this. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get just a minute. So this one is so if you can see, holistic health assistant. So like I told you, what can you do for me? I think I've given this out to some of you guys, and it tells you traditional African healing, modern medical diagnostics, educational support for students and researchers, spiritual and naturopathic healing guidance. So this is what it can do for you if it gets all, and it's going to give you step by step. It said you can share symptoms, photo, rashes, tongue, or locks, local contents, Nigeria or whatever. And we have herbal and tree identification. It can do that, education for healers, and prescription reminders and routines. More importantly, what we have added in the AI Prompt Bible is that we have medical engineers. I don't know whether you call them the biotech guys, who can also manufacture their own MRI. We're not going to buy MRI from other countries. They will manufacture it here in Africa because they have the guide, right? And then we have finance and digital economy prompt for fintech products. And I can tell you, the fintech team have started. Papa Akes as their team leader. I'm going to assign your team leaders to you. I want to show you what these guys have started doing. The fintech guys are working. So this is African Tech AI. This is the fintech team. And as well, what can you do for me, right? And this is saying that so this is saying that and I'm told that they have started doing some crazy things already. So it's I'm African Tech AI, African Builder, African Future. My job is to take your idea or even just your curiosity and turn it into real product. Venture or policy plan built for Africa markets. Here is what I can do for you. Idea to market, the fast way. Rapid ideation, I can do that. MVP design, okay, UX, wireframe, user stories, technical specs, API choices, prototype help, made in Africa sourcing, whatever, go to market and funding policy. Built in what? Built in accelerators, Pan-African plus what? Practical. So African Prompt Bible, playbook for all 54 countries. Take note, this is not on any platform, right? It is sitting on our server here. So from Agri, so when you are working with it, you are sure that we are building up. And I can tell you in less than a year, we are going to have our own GPT and you'll be blown off what you will see. So Chinese speed to market tactics, that's what we're using. We're using a Chinese model adapted to African hubs, supplier clustering, rapid iteration, cost down, commercialization to pick, export readiness. We want to look at after exchange. We are going to meet them seriously, have discussion with them, and deliverables I can generate now. A one-page what? Venture proof, problem solutions, model, MOT, and it says MVP spec pack can give you 90 days execution plan and sourcing and partners, investor decks, and all that. Quick start templates, fintech, mobile money, agent network app with fraud controls. We can do that. Agro IT. These are things that he's suggesting to you. We have not started. Okay. And it says that, and it gives you a quote. Interesting. It said, we face neither east nor west, we face forward. Nkrumah said that. So tell your country, sector, goal. That's idea stage and already building. Or just say start with what? Hatch 2 in Kenya or any combo, and I will produce a full pack immediately from raw idea to what? Finished plan. Africa leads, African wins. So that is what, is happening. I just want you to know that we are ready for all these things, okay? Now, building proof of value, all right? We have the Nkukon Kitengete project that we did. The guy is on the call now, and are you there? The leader for, is it Muhammad? Are you there? Muhammad, are you there? Okay, he's from Tamale. So, or any of the guys, are you there? But can you hear me?
Prof. Frank, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. I was asking of the, okay. Now that Frank is dealing with the ginger as gold. They've gone so far. Frank, you'll be speaking tomorrow, right? So we are able to reduce 25% of mortality rate, all right, for which is normally the minimum for the poultry industry to 2.6. All right, that's what we have done. And then for smart fish, we have reduced fish feeding by 65%. I've bought the machine and over again. Okay, but I want to show you what these guys started doing. This is a smart chicken project. So we started with the prompts and ended up in the lab. Now we are doing real things. All right. So this is the project, and the leader is it Christopher Yafi, Deborah? Is that the team 12? Yeah. Osman Ibrahim is the leader. So they took delivery of this DO chicks, right? Average 6 to 8 kilograms. Take note of it. The feed, and then water supply. The average weight embedded was 0.34 per bed. Okay, that was the weight. And let's take this thing very serious. And for those who are bankers and who would want to fund project for, if you want to grow the business, your business development department can take some of these concepts and then work within, AiAfrica to have a proof of value and document it, so that when people are coming for loan, you could render that service for them as part of the charge, and then ensure that the product is run with the AI team, so that you don't reduce it, you don't get any losses, because the bank can co-partner with them, walk through the process, and then when it's about to sell, they sell, and they make sure the money comes back to the bank. That guy makes his profit, and they also make their profit. All right. So these things are available, rather than saying that the guy should go and write some business proposal. There's a consultant somewhere, he's writing the thing. He doesn't have any clue about what is happening on the field. We only work with what works with the system. Okay. So when they took this, there was challenges. Minor early mortality observed, but within acceptable range. About 3 of the birds died. All right. So the feed supply from 6 to 8 kg per day, then moved to what? Then moved for 12 to what? And these were decisions that the AI, this report is from the AI. Take notes, right? And behavior, birds were active. It was using the feathers of the bird. They are as intelligence. Take note, we were not using any sensors, just taking pictures, even not videos, just pictures. And then this was what the AI. So from week 3, you see they are growing. The weight is now, what do you call it, 1.136 kg. Then week 4, now the weight is going almost 1 kg. Okay. Mortality that was observed was only 4 of the birds. Now, week 5, we have 1 for 6 birds. Okay, 4 birds, we had mortality. And mortality rate is 2.7% out of 150. The health was there. And then it was not, but we have the feeding this way, the 21 to 25 kg per day. And the AI gives you the formula. Birds now nearing 2 kilos now. And then it moves to week 6. In fact, for week 6 to week 7, this is a summary of week 6. Now you are hitting 2 kg here. Okay. Average weight gain for the bird. Okay. And then week 7, no mortality. Take note. We move to 2.7 kg. No additional death this week. Okay. All right. The same week 7, we get, of course, we do it days. So for each of the weeks, you see the days. Okay. So 43 to 45 days, it increases to what? The weight, 2.8. And they are using the agric assistant. Okay. I'll show it to you. All right. And then at the end of the day, let me see. I wanted to show you a video of what at the last week, what the AI told us. In fact, it has given us the market to buy the thing, to sell the thing to. They already have sellers, and is a very what do you call it? It's a very good signal for us, and we are trying to get some, as it were, some 5,000 beds to work with now, because now this thing has worked. Let me show this to you. Okay. So if you can see the screen, this is where they were grown. This is the environment. We deliberately took this environment. It is not the best of the environments, but mortality rate was just 4%. It means anybody can use the AI. All right. Imagine that this can be done and the person who is there speaks in Dagbani and can speak Dagbani. All right. Just watch this. Okay. This is where they are being taken care of. Okay. So some of you have more, as it were, more spacious place, which looks, doesn't look, too much raxy. But even with this, we're able to get results. Okay. So with whatever space you have, you can start something. You can take the pictures and videos with the AI. Now we are getting into the room. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we can pick that weight and in just 7 weeks, get this, and the AI is saying that it's ready for the market, so we should, this is 4 kilos. If we can get this, then we need not sit. There is real money to be made. All right? Because the AI is telling us the market. It goes to the extent to give you even their telephone numbers. Right? And that's how serious what we are doing, looks like. Okay? So this is the average weight we are having. Okay? And that's it. So we wanted you to just know this. With the fish farming, right? This is what we are having. Now, in less than 3 months, I wanted to play another. In less than 3 months, this is what we are recording. In less than 3 months, we are going to the 3rd month. This is between, 450 to, 500. No, I think 550 to about 700, grams. And I can tell you, our target, it was to make sure that normally it is 6 months you hit, 1 kilo. But what we are seeing, and with the growth rate, we are likely to hit seriously in the 4th month, 1 kilo. Okay. And probably in the 6th month, if we want to, we are going to hit, 6, I'm saying that 2 kilos or 2.5 kilos. And this is actually what is happening. The farm manager, tomorrow, I will ask him to come on the call to speak to us. So opportunities for institutions and individuals. So the Prompt Bible is multi-user friendly. For governments, it's going to enhance planning, compliance, and tax revenue collection, right? For businesses, accelerate innovation and market entry. And for students, provide research support and skill building. For universities, they can host the lab, and we can only teach what makes sense, what drives this country. So when everybody is doing chicken or poultry, whether broilers or the layers, okay, then we increase, our stock, okay, And we hear we have to import so much of this, broilers into this country. We now even import eggs. We can produce and feed ourselves here. The market is really here. If you have any product that the demand, outstrip supply, and we cannot supply, then we have a problem. Okay, so the challenges we are going to have is the digital divide. How do we get smartphones to those at those places? These are things that we are looking at, but we believe that we can get smartphones to anybody who wants to engage in this project because we have access to internet almost everywhere in Ghana now. So getting small manufactured smartphones purposely for farmers, that can be done, or for those who are into other businesses. Now, the big idea in Nkrumah to AI and into sovereignty, all right, then comes to the engine, the 2000 prompt playbook API and workflows. So we have structured prompt over 2000, all right, in all sectors. That can be integrated into any workflow. Executable playbook prompt originates into step-by-step. I'm interested in that. Step-by-step guides for specific industries and use cases. All right. So operational workflows and all that. What I would like to do, who is it for? It's for government. And we are very pleased to have now having talks with the Minister of Communication and Digital Technology Innovation. Right? And for those of you who want to start making money immediately, whether you are the youth or something, get into this game and start with anything, right? We can give you the assistance. If you want to work on any project, we can bring it to the lab and give you all the assistance and make sure you succeed. Now, these guys who have done the smart chicken, we are going to fly them to Nigeria to now go and train the Imo State University of Agriculture and other universities. Professor Nelson is taking them there, okay, to do that. So they are already consultants now, all right? They are going to get big cash. And this is good for us. And we want to do this as much as possible, okay? We want to do this as much as possible. For industry, for companies in Ghana, let's focus on our resources. Let's get our staff into the AI, your business development, into the AI team. Take some of the labs. Let's talk so that we host it for you. And we help you build your business use cases. That cases that, when people can fund, you can fund, project that you can fund. An example is that somebody has has a land, 25,000 acres, and already an investor in the US who is a Nigerian wants to take it up for cassava because we want to go into biofuel. Okay, and we even the cassava production, so we get to biofuel. We are talking about in excess of 100 other products that are coming out of that. All right, that we are, working seriously to get machines and get them done. All right, that is what we want to do. And academia, universities and research institutions developing applied solutions. That's what we teach at the school. All right, let's forget about writing exams. The exam doesn't serve any. When you test the person's intellect and he cannot do anything. China, they don't write exams. For some of these skills, they are not interested. You do something that is real. And I'm happy that CTVET and TVET are doing the same thing. And Dominion University was also doing something similar. We went there and had a media taught on business media AI, which the media are also coming in. And you can see that all the songs that I compose it with prompts, all right? All the instrumentations that you are hearing, they are all with prompts. And I just want to draw your attention to it and then end it here before and ask questions before we go into the chapters. I just want you to see this, all right? Now, let's see And like I told you, we have what we have done is that for all the instruments we're using for our songs are African and has African origin. So a song like this is an acoustic guitar, right? So you hear it. What is this song about?
Lay the ground, set the line, let the blend.
It's about stone. It's about the value of stones that we have in Ghana. I have all the satellite data on the stone. Black stone, which is more even expensive than gold. Black stone is in Ghana. It's more expensive than gold. We have that. So what this song is saying,
granite hard in the soil where no go fall. Crush it fine for the beams, for the roads we ride. Ballast under the tracks make the trains glide. Limestone turns to cement, bring the steel to dance.
So he says,
blocks rise under sun, give the streets a chance. From a rock to a home, from a hill to a plant. Every stone where we shape, put hope in the land. Count on all the weight that will carry us. Fireproof walls and they shelter us. Thermal mass keeping cool in June. Silent nights in a busy room. Stone for my land, build up the value.
Stone for our lives. All right? We have stone here. And then this one is the green truth. This is weed. This is weed. I'm playing the flute. All right. Now, to bring this to a close for today, tomorrow we're going to go real into action. I want you to see this platform, okay? That those who buy the Prompt Bible, this is what. So I say, what can you do for me? I am in Ghana and I am into mining. I'm just saying that's who I am. So this is the magic, the platform. Of course, you don't get it anywhere unless we give you the link. It is hosted privately on OpenAI's ChatGPT. So let's see what we're going to get. So it says that okay, so it says that welcome to AiAfrica, your powered gateway to turning Ghana mining wealth into world-class business jobs and all that. Because you are in Ghana and working in the mining sector, here's exactly what I can do for you. So what can you do? Ghana is Africa's largest gold producer with over 1,000 tons in proven reserves and 11.6 billion in gold export yearly. You are sitting on gold mine, literally. What can I offer you today? AI mining business blueprint for Ghana. I will map the entire value chain for you from exploration to ethical jewelry export using AI to reduce costs, increase yield, and then add 3 to 4 times more value locally. That is what we can do. And then 2, full stage mining project development, ideation, conceptualization, feasibility, prototyping, testing, and business. Okay. AI use in Ghanaian mining. AI geological mapping. Did you hear that? We can know wherever we have gold. We don't have to spoil the land. So we have that instrument here. So you might need a geologist, yes, but we have that instrument here. Predictive maintenance, smart processing, blockchain traceability, and everything is here. Gold processing, and it's giving you the potential value, small scale mining, the potential value, ethical gold exports, and job creation, and equipment efficiency. Let's get started and all that. Okay. So if you mention a different country, it's going to do so. All right. So if I ask how much, okay, so let me go now finally to the book and show you something relating to mining that we just talked about. And let's see what I can get. Okay. This is a nation of Ghana Resource Endowment. I want to draw your attention to something. On this chapter, just a minute. Just a minute. Let me see the chapters. When your book is that big, you land yourself into trouble. Okay, let me. I think it should be chapter 16. Railway comes, and then water leak, CD stabilization. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. 11 is Ghana Blue economy. 30 is AI powered resource education. And then we have 15. Okay, so that is it. This one. Okay. So I want to draw your attention. I just want you to see this, so we draw the curtains down. This responsible mind. So 15, 16. So here, we'll talk about, in fact, tomorrow we're going to concentrate more on this part, all right, where we have 50 high impact business opportunity from resource to revenue. And this is something that has been structured. So I'm going to take my time and take you through tomorrow. And basically, we're going to do most of our stuff here. Okay. I think this one is the last part. So what I'm looking for is rather at the top. I want you to see how much this country is worth, right? And we have this on the satellite data. And it's important you know, because you are, this one was illegal mining eradication. I think it should be this one. So this one is for the education, resource education. So I think that this should, then we have the CD was also here. The CD, I pray that we'll get some of the guys from the Ministry of Finance and we work on some of these things because the movement of the CD to every part of this country can be tracked if we are very intentional about. So this was what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Now, total identified mineral reserve is between 2.5 to 4.8 trillion. That's what we are sitting on as a country. On mind. Total number of mineral types, 60 plus commercial viable minerals. Active mining location, 300 plus identified deposits. Exploratory potential, 70% of territory underexplored. So it means we have not started. Our problem in this country is this. It's not illegal mining. Current annual value is this, 8.8 to 12 billion. Enhanced value potential is between 250 billion to 500 billion. We are talking about real-time data that is being used for this. So I want to draw the curtains down here. If you have any questions, you can ask. And we are putting the link for the book. I mean, just place your order. You'll be notified. We will not tell you which form you're going to have it, but obviously, most of you are going to have the PDF copy because the book is very heavy. Unless you still want a hard copy, we're going to give to you. This is what we have done. And let me say that I don't know if Professor Hugh is on the call. He's not. Let me see. Vanuatu is not. Papa Kes, are you there? Anyway, let me ask if you guys have any questions, and then we'll draw the curtains down. This is just a brief. Tomorrow, we're going to zoom in.
I'm here.
Okay, take it over. I mean, if you have any view to share. Now, Papa Kes is one of the first, in fact, he was the first to have been presented with a prompt Bible, right? So,
yes, and I showcased it on Friday at a program I was emceeing, and everybody was amazed at the size of it.
And Baba Kes is also a management team member of the AiAfrica. So let me leave. If you want to share something, yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Doug.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Doug.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Stephen Mavu. But you mentioned something right now. You said when we pay for the book, we are good. Hello.
So what I said was that when you pay for the book is 1,000 cedis. Let me put the link in there. When you pay, you will have access. Let me show you to this chat box. Okay. So this chat box is not. It's hosted on ChatGPT, but it's not accessible, right? You can get it. And it has the prompt Bible, all the countries in Africa on it. Now, the reason why we are not selling the chatbot to you, the prompt Bible is having that of Ghana, right? But the chatbot is having all the 54 countries. So, but we want to the agenda is also to make sure that in the next, from now to 2030, just as China created 10 million, 400 million millionaires in 10 years, we also want to do that in 5 years. We want to show you that there's no need traveling outside. You don't need to go and do anything here. You are sitting on an unmined resource. We have not even talked about what we can do with our soil. We have mapped, if you care to know, we have mapped all the 16 regions, the soils, their profile. We have everything in the AI Bible. And we know which crop to grow anywhere. And we know, the reason why we are now doing ginger in Wenchi, okay, because we know we can grow ginger there. The soil texture and the profile tells us we can do that there, okay. All that information is sitting here. So if somebody can take day-old check from 0.08 kilograms and grow it in 6 weeks or in 8 weeks to 4 kilograms, right? Using AI-driven data. The previous one they did without AI, they suffered mortality between 25 to 35%. Now it is 2.7%. It means that you are making profit, super profit. And that's what we want to do, okay? So once you buy this, we will send you an email with this. Your chatbot will come, and then another mail will follow with your book, which is the PDF copy, unless you specify if you want the printed copy. We are not putting this on Amazon yet now. No. So that these people will take it and giddy. No. We want to make sure that most of the Ghanaians, just as Nigerians want their prompt Bible to stay with them, we also want Nigeria is doing something different with their prompt Bible, so that you know. So they are going to launch it, big time launch. This is the Nigeria prompt Bible. They are doing it big time. Okay, this is it. They are going to launch it big time. The Nigeria prompt Bible. This is it. They are going to do it big time. I'm telling you. Okay, that's what they are going to do, and it is just mind-blowing. They've seen our launch, and you know, Nigeria, they have a different way of doing some of these things. So once you buy this, you are going to get, I'm going to put the link for the payment, the pay stack, in the chat. Once you send your payment, you are going to have the PDF protected copy. And let me say this, the one that will be sent to you, ladies and gentlemen, will be customized. So what we are sending to you, if I'm giving you, let's say, let me show you. If I'm giving you, let's say this one, the Nigeria Bible, you would see your name, okay? Your name printed here, okay? Printed and embossed here. And it will be protected, okay? So that's what we're going to do for you, so that people, and when you get this, handle it with care, because it's actually going to be a game changer. And you are getting this in addition to the chatbot, which ordinarily the least we could sell that for is about $5,000. But we are giving it to you because we believe that once you've made this minimum investment, you would want to turn things around for you. And there are a lot of investors when you start this thing in the AI, lab. If you join the lab, there are a lot of investors. When you finish with your proof of value, when you start, we'll bring our cameras there, we'll monitor everything. Once it goes through, we learn from the system, we document the mistakes and all that, we refine it, we get investors for you, you are good to go. These guys, this smart chicken, myself, as I sit here, I want to go with 1,000 beds, okay, with them, okay, and their team are going to work with that. Another team says that they want them to manage another thing of 5,000 beds. So we are probably going to organize some workshop so that they will train a lot of people how to use our chatbot. Our Greek assistant is also what we use for it is actually here. Let me show you. It's actually here, which is so all the 21 platforms we have. So this is the Greek assistant. This is it. So if you say, and what can you do for me? It will tell you what it can do. All right. You provide all your details. Okay. Teach you the entire. Oh, this what? Oh, I picked oil and gas. Sorry. So agri assistance. This is it. So we have oil and gas. What can you do for me? So those who are into poultry, anything which is agri and agribusiness related, crop farming support, agriculture support, livestock and snail rearing, geospace advisory, agribusiness and market access, all these things are there. Farming system, stage of farming cycle, whatever you want to do, this is there. And that's why these guys use this agri assistant for their work, and it's giving them this output. Okay, so that's it. Any more questions?
Thank you very
much. Good evening. Please,
yeah, good evening.
The question is whether we will get the hard copy after paying the thousands. We are going to give us the PDF. Yes, that's and then the tab. Are we getting the copy?
Hello. If you want,
we are not going to get the hard copy.
Hello.
Must we?
You'll be called. Listen. Okay, listen. You'll be called. If you want hard copy, we'll send you the hard copy. We will not give you the soft copy. We'll give you the hard copy, and then we'll also give you the chatbot. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. So either the hard copy or the soft copy.
I still don't get your point. Make myself clear.
What I mean, either you get the hard copy with the chatbot,
it is
or
you
get the soft copy with the chatbot.
Hello?
Yes.
You are the buyer. We have hard copy and soft copy. So you decide.
What I mean, once you get the hard and soft copy.
Why should I give you hard and soft copy? For 1,000 cedis. The book itself, the printing cost for one is nearing 1,000 cedis. So why should I do that?
So I think that you are getting the soft copy alone is 1,000. The hard copy alone is 1,000.
No, I understand what I'm saying. You see, the problem we have as Ghanaians is sometimes we don't cherish knowledge. What I'm telling you is this. I could put this thing on Amazon and say I'm selling it maybe, somebody, a publisher wants to put it there and sell it $100 because of the content. I'm not interested. I want you to have access to it before it gets there. The team get access to it before it gets there. So it's important. You see, the reason why we've taken this approach, handling the book itself, 1,000 page, at Papa Case, it's very heavy, right? And you cannot carry it along. But for institutions and libraries, they want the hard copy. But if you want the hard copy, we'll give you a hard copy. We'll print that one and we will not give you a soft copy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ideally, if I'm giving you soft copy to make it, the soft copy will also be expensive. You understand? Because you have the flexibility of using it. Okay? So just when we call you, just tell us whether you want a hard copy or soft copy. Then we take it out from there. But what is important is that once you get the book, all those who buy the book, there will be a class, another class. We get about 50 of them. we do a special class because we are interested in your progress. In making sure that you apply this concept very well, and then you're able to. There are some people, they don't need it. I mean, they don't need us to give them. And so we'll be doing short videos, and it will not be on YouTube as a public destiny. It will be under unlisted, and it will be sent to you for you to know some of the concept, how we went about it and all that. And all these videos are available. What is important is that you're able to scale up with this thing to create, I mean, value for yourself.
Yeah, Doc, we got you. But the question still remains that can't we get both the soft and the hard
I'll not
copy?
give you the hard copy and soft copy for 1,000 cedis.
No, what not about the 1,000 cedis? A little more than the 1,000 cedis.
Yeah, but that's a different arrangement you have to make. But we don't have to make it public here that we are selling hard copy and soft copy. You get it? If you want to make that arrangement, that is fine.
Why are you not getting this in straightforward? Why are you not getting this in straightforward? You either get hard copy or soft copy. Period. You also want to get the two. If you want to get the two, do a different arrangement.
Please don't just be quick and then say that we are all interested in something. And then if there's something bothering my mind, allow me to.
But this thing has been explained over and over again by Doctor.
No, it seems we are not getting what he's trying to say. You see, he wanted to make a request of the hard copy and the soft copy. So we don't know whether if he want to do so, then he has to pay more. That is exactly what he's trying to put across. Thank you very much.
People just don't want to understand and they come in and
of course, if you want both copies, both hard and soft copies, you should be prepared to pay more. That one there, this one is.
And I think this is exactly what he's trying to do.
Then you prepare for
he is not complaining about the payment at all. But he wants to know that is it accessible?
Let's not take the shine from what we have done.
You could have gone behind the scenes.
Let's not shift the cost. There's a wealth of things to do. Let's not shift the cost. This thing to just a paying of thousands. I'm saying that if you want any special arrangement, let me know. That's all. Okay. Let's not argue about this.
Period. I think that's what you say. So let us also ask questions.
Yes. Any more questions, please?
Good evening, Doc.
Yes, sir.
I just sent a message. Please, Doc, I wanted to find out the difference between the AI prompt engineering and the Ghana Prompt Bible or Nigeria Prompt Bible. I want to know the difference. Thank you.
No, okay. So AI prompt engineering, what the one for the finance? Is that book, or what are you referring to?
I plan joining the AI prompt engineering.
That is a master class. Okay, so explanation.
Yeah. That one.
Master class that is coming on from Monday.
Yes.
Monday is actually, let me show. It's actually for the next group of prompt engineers we want to train. All right, just as those who graduated. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
We did it for the Nigerian community, but we think that those in Ghana can also join, and so that we do one class. The Nigeria have also their labs that has been established. So when we finish this one, we are training you and then you to assist the team in training the million Africans we want to train, and also working within the AI lab, African lab. Okay.
Industry.
That is the purpose for this. So you find your way into. So all the guys you see on the platform, the fintech, the trainers, they are all trainers who have been certified. They've gotten the first level as platinum trainers. They will be moving to the next level. So they get to the peak of it where they become experts. Okay, so that's what we are doing. We need to generate more. We need to get more trainers that can go out, train people, and all that. But we don't want you to do that training in obscurity. We want you to, whilst you are in the lab, you are seeing the application. In fact, the fintech team will start, some of the guys who will be sent to China to buy some of these drones and all that. They will come here, disassemble, and look at how it works. All these things you'll be experiencing. We are the same team as biofuel, ginger as gold, cassava, the poultry, the fish farming, they are all in it. So when you finish this training, we are pushed into the lab. And after a period of 3 months, then you are graduated as what? A platinum trainer. Then you have not had theoretical training, but you have applied your AI to real life or situation. So that's what we have done. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So this one, the 1,000 you are paying is actually under sponsorship. The African Diaspora Central Bank Trade Commission, they are paying $780 for you for this, right?
Yes.
But the 1,000 cedis is for your graduation. You ask the guys who just graduated if they paid any money apart from 1,000 cedis. They got their T-shirts. They are here to get their ID cards. Do you understand? And then they got their certificate. Okay. So
yes, sir.
It is literally free. Make sure that you
hello, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, he has not finished answering my question, my brother. Relax. Don't let I also pounce on you like how you were pouncing on my madam. You, but Prof, let's go.
Hello. Yeah. So that's it. That's it.
The Prompt Bible as well.
Listen, my advice to you is this: if you search on the AI investing in UAE, right?
United Arab Emirates. Okay.
The courses they are doing, the least you pay is in the region of $15,000.
Serious? Wow.
Right? So if this is under sponsorship, you better pounce on it because nobody is charging you for anything. So when I see people who are complaining that they pay 1,000, I look at them and I laugh because what we are doing here is not being done anywhere. What people are doing around is just doing conference. They are doing some small distance on prompt engineering. We are not interested in that. Our interest is to use the AI, democratize it, localize it, make money out of it, exploit our resources end to end and make money of it. Do proof of value, implement it, make money out of it. That is what we are doing. We are not hyping the AI. We are democratizing it and we are using it. That is our mission. All right. So we are not seeing us doing conference here. If there's any conference, then there's a workshop in the conference that is doing something practical. All right. That's what we are doing. Okay. Yeah. Any more questions?
Okay, sir.
I'll put the link for the payment in the chat box. If you've seen it, just copy it and then.
Yes, I will.
Okay,
we will do that. But then I have a question.
Thank you.
Yes, because I was driving whilst listening to the lectures. I want to find out if the recording will be shared with us.
Oh, will be shared. We will share it. It's for you. We need it to get outside. And we want to plead with you is that once we post the link for the training and the link also for the payment of the book, right? Once you do the order, share it with people, let them have it. If you need anybody, you have some people in the house who they depend on you. These are some of the things you should be doing. Get them into the lab, pay 1,000 for them, get them into the lab. Now, the guys who are going to Nigeria, they will be paid. The same guys who did the smart check and then the ginger, when they start, they will be paid. Do you understand what I'm saying? So already in the AiAfrica, they are getting, because these investors will use them to execute whatever they
Very well, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Hello, Prof.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Prof.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wanted to find out after the Platinum Trainers Program, when is the Silver Program coming up?
Okay, so that's a very good question. So this is what is happening. In the next 3 months, I mean, maybe 3 or 4 months, but specifically 3 months. If you find yourself in the AI lab and we see you very active, okay, after that 3 months, you'll be moved to the next level. Do you understand? Because that is more based on practical application, not what? Theory. Unfortunately, Dr. Boatin and the likes, those people, they stayed for a very long time because then their time, they didn't even have a chatbot for training and all that. So we use them as pigeons. Forgive us. But the next 3 months, we are going to move those who are platinum trainers to silver what platinum, and silver platinum will go to what? The next level. Before they have 2 more levels to get to the expert level. The next level from gold is more into building, chatbots. That master, I'm the one going to take them in that master class because at that level, they become very dangerous. And if we don't control them, and some people sponsor them to use them for anything they can do, right? So, and that's why we are being very careful to do that. Today, if you build chatbots and you don't put the restrictions very well, you don't have problems. Yeah. Another hand. Dr. I would like you to speak. So when we are done, let me hear your voice. Yeah. Ishmael.
Yeah, Prof. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Prof. It's like I'm getting lots of the lesson because the master class. So is the platinum trainers joining the have to join the master class, or the platinum trainers have to be reserved for the silver training?
No. From here you don't train anymore. You are working in the lab.
Okay.
So there will be another webinar where you will be grouped. They will put a form there. You are already in a particular lab, but we now are appointing leaders.
Okay.
We are now appointing leaders who are also going to have the researchers and then the researchers and then that of the consultant. We are going to have a specialized training for them. In fact, all these things by the end of August will be done. Specialized training for them. Maybe first week in September will roll out where now you see your researchers and consultants and team leads. Okay. So now you identify with the lab. And that is where we're going to track you so that we know your team lead and the consultant will give us a report, your progress report, how you are faring in the lab, your role and what you're doing. And that is where in the next 3 months, you will be moved. So you are not going to write any exams, but there will be a series of trainings for you guys based on what you have done.
Oh, I see. So in addition, because I thought after this, our platinum training, we have to join the master class before we be graduating to the next level.
Okay. You are done.
Okay.
Where you are great, you are done. The knowledge is okay. It's just go to application. Right?
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So Cynthia, are you there? Doc.
Yeah. Good evening, Dr. Boison, and good evening to everyone.
You are addressing Cynthia is a management team member and a researcher who is into renewable energy, and she's a mathematician, a lady mathematician by profession. You can imagine. Let's hear you.
Yes, it's really been exciting. I know there are a lot of new people who were invited onto the platform, and so I will wish that tomorrow we will really give an intro for them to understand. I'm sure some of them are a bit confused about exactly what we are talking about regarding the labs, regarding the training. So tomorrow, if you join in...
Let's settle it here. It's just that simple. The platinum training programs that we are embarking on, we do 1 week and then we push them into the labs. In 3 months, they graduate as what? Platinum trainers. Those already as platinum trainers in the lab, they migrate to what? Silver platinum. And then the silver platinum migrate to gold platinum. Gold platinum migrate to the next level. You understand? So that is just as simple as that. When you buy the prompt Bible, it's a different thing. Okay? But if you don't buy the prompt Bible and you stay in the team, maybe you come for the master class, you might see excerpts of it being used as demonstration, but you will not have the Bible itself to practice yourself. But we'll use it in doing so many things. Okay? So it will be good that every platinum trainer or every gold or whatever will have access to the Bible of its own. Because then you have a lot of work to do, because the whole country's resources and data are in front of you. There are some of them who are even going to buy the Nigeria one, buy the other countries, because some companies are strategically positioning themselves and they are going to buy each of these Bible for each of what? Somebody told me, each of the countries, because they want to establish, they want to know the business opportunities there. Once the AI is giving them access to market and all that, and even giving them telephone numbers and emails, it is breathtaking to, to just veer into that. So that's what most private companies have engaged me in the discussions that we are having. So it is just that simple. So the training that is upcoming, whoever wants to join the team can join. We do it every month. So this month, this is what we are doing. The next month, we'll do the same thing. And we want to recruit as many people. And it's also an opening for some side job or employment. Because these guys who finished the smart chicken, Brosalino is flying them to Nigeria. They are going to train people. They will be paid for that. And of course, because they have come out with a model, they will have to train the people in their team, because most of them will be going to Rwanda, Gambia. The Gambia will be going there to do training. So all these things that we have done will be replicated in other countries. But even aside that, just imagine you are known that you are a consultant when it comes to AI, with dealing with poultry farming. That is a big deal. You make your money. Say there are a lot of poultry farmers around. You can organize workshop for them. We will come and support you because you are spreading the good news. We will not take any money. We'll come and support you and make sure that you do it well under strict supervision. Take all your money, but let's make sure that people are able to make money out of this. They know the right methods and they're able to do the good. Okay, so that's just the explanation. I don't want them to go with different thoughts, but they're as simple as that. So the 1,000 you are paying is actually for your graduation and then your t-shirt and it. So what we are doing is actually free. And it is sponsored by the African Diaspora Central Bank and the Vanuatu Trade Commission. Doc, I hope this is clear.
Yeah, it is. So I was going to say that everybody is invited. Let's take advantage of this opportunity. We've had this huge sponsorship, and like Dr. Boison said, if you go to AU, people are paying in excess of $10,000 to get this training, and here it is free. The 1,000 cedis you are paying is just for the resource towards your graduation. So take advantage, and it will go a long way to help you in your line of work as additional. It will help you with any additional hard side hustle that you also want to engage in. It is very interesting if you have this skill. as a prompt engineer in whatever area that you find yourself, whatever you do, being it at church, at work, in school, you will see that it will come to play and it will help you be very, very successful at whatever you are doing. So please get on board and you'll be happy that you do. Thank you.
Okay. I saw a hand up. Yeah, if we can do that.
Okay, Doc.
Tomorrow, before you go, tomorrow we are going to take each of the concepts in each of the and then implement it. All right, through the prompt Bible. That's what. So you can invite other people to join. Those who want to pitch their business, you can do that. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead, please.
Please, what time are we starting tomorrow?
It's the same 6 o'clock.
Please, what time are we starting tomorrow?
We started at 6. It's the
6.
same 6 o'clock. It's on the.
Noted,
it's on the same link, please. I realize that most people don't read. Please read for us, and then please take notes. You see on the platform and the announcement pages. This is what is going to happen. We'll be dropping missiles on it. You'll be there and then you see that, okay, we want 3 people to go to Kenya. And the first 3 who contact us, they will go. So for those of you who are fan of not reading, whatever is put on the group page, all the group pages, everything that is posted, when I'm going to sleep, I read everything. I have over 200 pages, platforms. I read everything. Sometimes I sleep around 2 a.m. And that is what has made me what I am. Because sometimes something that I'm looking for, somebody puts it there free of charge. You get it? Free of charge. But the guy who is crying of employment, see, this AI prompt engineering thing that we started, right? It was through one guy, Teddy, that introduced me to this. And I took to run with it. But trust me, there was a certain training that I was looking for. Somebody dropped that thing on a certain platform. And when I was reading, I chanced it. And it was the right time. And today, this is who I am. Most of you start even deleting. How can you be deleting an AI platform, the content on it? How? When data is the currency, how can you do that? So you are poor, you don't have money, yet you don't have patience to even read and get what you want. For some of us, we read everything. I belong to a lot of platforms, right? A lot of platforms. Some of the platforms are even pornographic platforms, but there is business there. The people have money. So when they post something, I say, oh, thank you, our view, very good. When I put my something there, they also follow. You get it? They also follow. So it's about access to the market. So for some of you, we put something there, and then what is annoying that you come back to ask me the very thing I put there, and you are even angry that it has not been posted. When the thing has been posted and you are the one who have not read. How can you do that? So when you send that thing to me, I won't mind because I have time to do other things. Those who are serious, they will get. So this is what is going to happen. You should know that the platforms that we find ourselves, they are all hot platforms. And let me commend one lady. It's Atlanta here. Adeline. Is she here? She was the first, Adeline, one lady from Nigeria. She was the first to join this when we set up the Zoom. I think maybe because of how she's dropped. Okay. So please, the Nigerians have shown us a different vibe with what we are doing. They've shown us seriousness. They show that they mean business. And we need to be up and doing, honestly. Yeah, boss, after you have made your comments, we draw the curtains down. Yeah. Desmond. Or is it the old hand?
No, it's the new hand. Good evening, Prof.
Okay.
Always exciting to hear from you, Prof.
Sorry?
So I was trying to find. Confirm you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm excited to be part of this movement because for me this is a movement. But don't you think we need to protect this due to the power relations between us and the West, international politics? How would
You're saying that? Say that
they
again.
allow
How
us to
to
succeed
protect
with
what?
all the things we have here? Yeah, protect what we have from the West because they
That's
want
why
us.
we are not. No, that's why we are not putting it on Amazon. That is why I agreed with your people in Nigeria that we shouldn't put that thing out there. You get it? So the government is actually working on establishing an institution. I think they said African AI Excellence something, and they are going to implement that there. That's how serious Nigeria is taking the work AiAfrica has done, because they see value in it. We just want to see how far our country takes this. But you see, Nigeria is 230 million people. So sometimes we don't give a damn what Ghana does. Once we go and stay in Nigeria, when we train Nigeria, we have trained about 10 countries combined. Okay. So once any country that takes us serious, we will take them serious. And Nigeria has shown that resilience. Just after Ghana. And we are grateful. The way you guys appreciated us. It is Nigeria that brought this vim to write this Bible. We wrote this Bible, these 2 books, 1,000 pages and 700 pages in 3 weeks. Let's say in maximum 2 weeks. And edited within that same time. So with the 2 weeks we went to Nigeria, we never slept. Max is not well. All right. Up to now, he's still not well. The alpha generation, they need a little bit of what do you call it? Resilience. But I have really exhausted him. Me, I've been working. I'm a nocturnal bee. I don't sleep. But I think he's also coming up, with that. So, we'll be on standby. If you take us serious, you make money. And we'll make sure. And I can tell you, when Nigeria is taking this whole AI thing, you guys don't have any idea. And watch that space for them. Thank you so much for your time. And we'll reconvene same time tomorrow. I'm going to work on the video and then send it to you. All right. Good night.
Doctor,
all right, thank you, bro.
Oh, yes.
Thank you,
Doctor.
Doctor.
Please wait.
Doctor, we are here.
Please.
Doctor,
I didn't know that one of our researchers is here. Just relax. Dr. Sedu,
I'm here.
because your this thing is iPhone, so we didn't see. So your comment, please.
I didn't check my name. Oh, yeah. It's a very great effort that you have made there. And I'm sure that if we are serious about it, it will take all of us very far.
Okay.
So it's a good thing. But researchers, you said researchers must have access to the book.
Is that what? I didn't hear that.
We must have a copy of the book. Researchers.
No, you don't have a problem, I beg you. Researchers you are not part. Okay. You are not part of. I've spoken to on it. Yeah.
Yo.
Prof, please let me. Sorry, Dr. C. Dr. Sedu is one of our researchers. Okay, and Professor Malcolm is the Pro VC of acting Pro VC of Ghana Communication Technology University. I am his small boy anyway, and he's been. He's the one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is. Who had it?
What's the province?
The acting Pro VC, please. So he's part of In fact, is one of the 3 AI ambassadors that we have. Oh, Professor Marcon left. Is the one of the
Not left. Dog, I've not left.
Yeah. Please.
Doctor, I'm here. I'm here.
Please allow me to address my boss. I don't want any problem. Please. Everybody should keep quiet. Keep your mic up.
Dr. Boison, you are muted if you are talking.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, so I'm saying,
yes, we can.
Allow me to just introduce Professor Malcolm, who is the acting provost of Ghana Communication Technology University. He's the one who got me into that institution as a full-timer, because at the time I didn't want to, as it were, do full-time. But one thing you get to know that they have been acknowledged in my book as those who really supported me and brought me this far. One of the things we should all learn to do is to appreciate people. And it's something, if you do not forget, it will stay for you for the rest of your life. I just want to show that part. I didn't know that they were here, but Professor Malcolm has been with me and Dr. Siedo not today. Through Think and Ten, they've been there. So I'm even surprised Dr. Siedo is asking whether she has to have a copy. I mean, you don't need to ask that because you are part of the researchers. And so this is.
Thank you.
This is the acknowledgement, and we have the African Diaspora Central Bank, and then this is my boss, Richard Anamu. Remember, this book was authored by 3 authors. Is Professor Edusu on the call? Okay. I don't know if, and then Dr. Edu. The other ones will be authored. You see them here, and then also the VC of Vice Chancellor, current Vice Chancellor of Ghana Communication Technology University. I've acknowledged him because he was very instrumental in me becoming a senior lecturer, and I thank him so much. And then I have Professor Ebenezer Malcolm, and then Dr. Siedu, who have been my pillars of encouragement, wisdom, and unwavering support. And these words, I mean every bit of it. They have been the pillars and they support me. So, Professor Malcolm, you have the mic now.
Thank you very much. Dr. David King Boison. Well said. I mean, we have been in academia, we mentor people, but when they reach the level of, where they also have to be partners, we become partners. So in this process, I want to say we are partners, and thank you very much for kind words for myself, Dr. Siedu, and our Vice Chancellor, Professor Emmanuel. We'll continue to be with you. Myself and Dr. Siedu, we've been writing a lot, being used in area of management, education, and even in marketing. And we'll continue to collaborate with you. And we are very grateful you are making available the copy for us. And anytime, any moment you call on us, we will be there. Continue soaring very high. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Prof. And tomorrow, just remind me, maybe that will be at the management level. Already we have 50 papers written, which is Scoople's journal ready. And we'll take the management team through chatbots that we have created that actually any paper you want to write, the chatbot takes the journal, suggests journals for you with impact factors, and then also use the journal's requirement actually to ask the template to rewrite the article and make sure that 30% of the papers from that journal is included with DIO and all that. So that actually going to make publication very easy, for us. But we already produced about 50 papers, and tomorrow, I'll show some of them to you as well. So thank you so much.
I've been receiving mails on some of them. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. God bless you, Doctor.
We need tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do action. Yeah.